To all my subscribers, viewers, and YouTube friends, thanks for your support over the past 8 months. Without you, my channel would not have gotten off the ground. Thank you all. You are awesome. I cannot believe that it's 2020 already. Wow, did 2019 go by fast. Last year at this time, I had no idea that I would end up being a YouTube content creator. But after several years of watching conspiracy videos, debunking videos, and live debates, I could no longer sit idly by and just comment and live chat. I had to jump in with both feet, and jump in I did. My first video was titled Airplane and Horizon. It all looks and means flat to Hip Hop Hippie. It was inspired by Hip Hop Hippie thinking the word plane in airplane meant flat from a live stream with Team Skeptic and Fight the Flat Earth on the Non Sequitur show on May 5th, 2019. Flat Earthers, globe deniers, whatever they are called, the words they use are not what they think they mean. On a recent debate on the Non Sequitur show hosted by Fight the Flat Earth and Team Skeptic, Hip Hop Hippie misstated what airplane means.
He thinks that doesn't prove there's no curve.
If you live on a fucking ball and you see the curve at sea level, you're gonna see it when you rise in the air. Have you ever been on a fucking airplane?
Are you able to just give Team a few minutes to just respond?
How about this? Why do they call it an airplane? It's fucking simple. Are you guys that fucking dense, dude?
Hip Hop Hippie thinks that plane in airplane means flat. In reality, the plane part in the word airplane refers to the wings extending out on a horizontal plane. In the same debate, he brings up the Felix Baumgartner jump and expresses his idea of what he thinks the horizon is.
Yes, right? Yeah. No.
So the Felix Baumgartner flight is a one of those things that even globe earthers get wrong. They say, "Oh, look, you can look out and you can see the curve. Okay, you can see a little bit of the curve there." And they go, "Well, look at the back. There's a fisheye lens behind them." That's what you're seeing. It's the curvature from the fisheye lens. And then you have another one that comes on and goes, "Oh, look, you go up that high. It looks flat." Well, guess what? There's a curvature. There's the fisheye lens on that. So what do you have to say about that? You don't have anything to say about it because it's a fisheye lens, and everything you look at is being corrected either by an optical device or a computer program that's trying to account for the optical device. All right, so using the Felix Baumgartner...
Have you even seen the Felix Baumgartner footage, man? Why are you even talking about this if you don't even know what you're talking about, dude? Why are you even discussing it if you don't even know what you're talking about?
What did I get wrong about it? How about that? Why don't you say, instead of saying, I got this, and you don't know what you're talking about.
The camera inside the gondola? The camera inside the gondola, dude. It has no fisheye. And the horizon is at the eye level of the camera. It's fucking so simple to understand, dude.
Hold on. Are you looking at the Earth's horizon, or are you looking at the atmospheric horizon? Because you know that there's a thin layer of atmosphere that goes around our Earth, right? So dude, when you look up from that height, and you see the black meet the blue, guess what you're looking at? You're not looking at the ground. You do realize that, right? There is no
It's the
fucking
horizon.
Earth coming up to eye level, dipshit.
It's
And
the
I just wanna
horizon is
say-
curved,
Next
dude, and it's not
Next point.
curved. So
Go
what
to
do
the
you
next
want?
Yeah,
point.
Hippie, one
There is
sec.
no Earth. You aren't looking at the ground. You're looking at the atmosphere meeting space. What's your explanation for that? Where's the horizon? Why is not the 100,000+ feet? Where did all that fall off from? Why is that not coming up to the top?
What are you talking about, dude? The horizon is seen out the fucking window.
So
Oh,
you're
really?
telling? I got
You're
something
not-
to point. I got something to.
Yeah,
to
why
kind
don't
of.
you play the footage, dude? Why don't
Oh,
you play
this
it when you
is. I just took
Go
a
to
snapshot.
ChatGPT.
I just played. No, let me talk. I'm the producer for a second. I haven't said word one this whole time. But this
Yeah, I
bullshit,
apologize, man.
this nonsense about it not being curved. That looks like a fucking curve to me.
Yeah.
And I'm
Dude,
sorry, but that is
I'm
not
talking
a.
about the gondola window. Look
I'm
through
not.
the gondola door.
That's your source, buddy. That's your citation. Felix Baumgartner jump. That's a curve.
Yes. Dude, go.
Are you showing
look.
it
Oh
on
my
your?
God.
Because, yes,
This looks like the image Hip Hop Hippie is referring to, where you can see a tiny bit of Earth that is brightly lit out the gondola window. And here we see a clear image of Earth. However, it is also brightly lit and we are seeing the atmosphere. We are not seeing the actual ground of the Earth. I have added a line here to show that the Earth has a slight curve shown on the left-hand side of the doorway. This picture shows the gondola from the outside. It clearly has a fisheye lens and is pointed down, so the Earth appears to take up more of the frame. Flat Earthers have a special kind of vocabulary which I will be presenting in future videos. They twist words like airplane and planet and use them to assert that the Earth has no curve because they have the word plane in them. They claim it makes sense, but they are just fooling themselves. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell, as I do take a while to get videos out. But rest assured, I will have another video out soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. It had been well over a month since my first video. I came upon Daniel Pratt's channel, and after I watched a little of his video, Flat Earth, walk north, south, east, and west on a 10-mile-per-hour treadmill and tell me it's a globe, I knew that was the one I had to debunk next. Welcome back. Today I tackle Daniel Pratt and his Earth is a treadmill theory. But first, the too cool for school comment from the last video. And the top comment from last video comes from Das Dude, and it reads, "You team, double space, no skeptic, and double space, fight the flat earth are lying fools, period, comma. You guys have no for the globe, period, double space. You guys love proving you all have no evidence for the globe, period, comma, double space. The earth is flat, deal with you lying fool, comma, period, double space. You vid prove you deny reality and love only to lie. You are another pathetic lying globe cultist. You and Team Skeptic all have been debunked. Team Skeptic and you all have failed to debunk flat earth. The earth, double space, has already been proved to be flat, you lying fool." Thank you, Das Dude, for your comment. Okay, Daniel Pratt, take it away.
Okay, kids. We're going to debunk Earth's rotation one more time. But first, we have to get some mathematical facts out of the way. Because we know how our globagandist friends love to contort the truth.
Mathematical facts and truth from a globe denier? Okay.
Okay? So that means, globagandists, try to stay with me now. A 24,000 mile circumference clock would be the same size as the 24,000 mile circumference Earth. So, as this hour hand moves, it's 15 degrees per hour. In order to do that on a 24,000 mile circumference clock, this part of the hour hand would have to be moving at 1,000 miles per hour. Okay? This is mathematical fact, correct? Correct.
Yes, the Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. But 1,000 miles per hour looks like this. These are images taken over a span of 5 hours from the Epic camera on the Discover satellite, which is sitting 1 million miles above the Earth, between the Earth and the Sun.
Okay, so here is my very, very simple challenge to you, globe believers. All I am asking is the great minds of Flat Earth and Globogandists, if you'd like to actually participate in some real science for once.
You mean like putting a rubber ball on a drill to simulate a 1,000 mile per hour spinning Earth? Or putting a flexible tube with water over a barbecue and claiming, look, there's no gravity, there's no column of water right in the middle? Those kind of sciences?
Why can we not just build a treadmill, maybe 10 yards wide, 20 yards wide, whatever, okay? And we have it moving in this direction. We'll call that east, okay? So the treadmill is moving in this direction at 10 miles per hour, okay? And all I'm asking is, have someone on that treadmill have 2 marks on the track of the treadmill here, okay? And just time that person walking to this one, okay? And then turning around in the other direction, time it walking this way. And then have a point here on the track and a point here on the track. And I want you to time them walking this way to this point, and then we'll have one here and one here, or use the same one, and going north-south on a 10-mile-per-hour treadmill. And I want you to tell me that they don't feel any difference.
Any difference, huh? Wow, look at these guys go on the treadmill. They look like they're doing just fine to me.
Okay, so then they should have no problem doing it on a 10-mile-per-hour treadmill that just represents a moving ground. And don't tell me anything about get them on a truck, because that is not the ground moving. If you're walking on the bed of a truck, that bed is stationary and the wheels are moving. The wheels would be the treadmill.
Daniel, if you are sitting in the bed of a pickup truck and that truck is moving 30 miles an hour, so are you. That truck bed is not stationary.
If the Earth is a globe and moving at 1,000 miles an hour, there will be no time differences, no significant time differences. It should be easy. And they should tell you, no, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything. You ever tried to be on a treadmill at 10 miles an hour? Imagine trying to walk sideways across it. Good luck.
These treadmills are obviously not moving 10 miles an hour. But except for that little hiccup there, OK Go is going.
But it would be way too obvious that we are not on some spinning, whirling, twirling ball moving at thousands of miles an hour in so many different directions. It's absurd. Better yet, get a spinning treadmill, like a merry-go-round, going at 10 miles per hour, and have them walk from one side to the other with no balance problems. But we can walk at the equator when it's moving 1,000 miles per hour, again, every direction, no problem, north, south, east, west. Pretty sure people are walking all around by the equator.
How many times do we have to tell you, Daniel, Celestially, 1,000 miles per hour of Earth's spin is very, very slow. It's not like this rubber ball experiment you did.
But we live on 1,000-mile-per-hour spinning treadmill. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, it's 15 degrees per hour.
Okay, Daniel, playtime is over now. Time for your medicine. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
My next video was on Barnabas Nagy. As I perused his channel, I came upon one of his videos that piqued my interest. It was called Flat Earth, Fake Sun, CCTV Surveillance, Sun Blinking, Sun Black Dot. If I recall correctly, this was the first video I premiered live.
Welcome back. Today I tackle Barnabas Nagy and his flat earth fake sun. I know. I do apologize in advance. I really do. But first, the top comment from the last video. And it comes from Jen Morgan and reads, 100 today, tomorrow 102, and away you go. Next year, you're buying CBS and everything like that. Nice choice of stupid, good flow. Thank you, Jen Morgan, for your comment. It is much appreciated.
Warning, warning. Now entering extreme stupidity zone. Oven mitts required.
Fake sun anomalies and the fake sun caught on camera as a CCTV surveillance system. So because of that, I want to hide. Let's investigate. I received this video from Jojo Mendez or Jojo Mendez, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but this video is really crazy. Let's have a look. So first of all, we see that the sun has the black blob in the middle, as I've shown you before, so that I guess shows that this is just a simulation and they use the fake sun simulator to project the sun. But the really interesting part will come at the end.
Okay, Barnabas, this is very simple. The camera's sensor is overwhelmed by the brightness of the sun. Thus, it causes a black dot to be put over the brightest part of the sun.
You can also see that it's like kind of moving in the middle. You know, the blob is like some kind of black liquid. I'm not sure. That's how it looks like. But it could be just because of the light dancing around the middle of the black dot. Look at the position of the sun here, and then look at how it is going to move to the left real quick. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's just going away like crazy. Can you see that? It's just going away like crazy. What on earth just happened? So when I watched this clip, I was like, what is going on? Why the sun moved away? And then the Truman Show came to my mind, that the creator of the show was in the moon. And I was like, what if the sun is actually a CCTV and they just realized that they are caught on camera and they just want to move away real quick? That's how it looks like to me. Look at that. And you can clearly see from the beginning of the recording that the sun is very slowly moving, like as usual. It's like basically stationary. And yet at the end of the video, no effect has been made. The cameraman is at the same position and yet the sun moves real quick away, like it was really caught. What the?
Hey Barnabas, did you actually talk to the person in the video to know that it wasn't sped up or no effect was used? I noticed that at the end of the video, the camera person actually moved a little bit to the left side and then turned his camera toward the right. And if this video wasn't sped up, that camera operator was on some serious caffeine.
Here's the next one from the Truth Project, and this is also just crazy because you can see here at the equinox that there is this bow coming out of the sun. It's like, I don't even know how to describe this, but it's like it was a wristband, and there's these two lines coming out from the sun both sides. Do you think this is natural? I mean, give me a break. And this video continues for 12 minutes and there's no change in the sun emitting these two sunbeams. What on earth?
No, it's not natural. It's an artifact from the camera, just like the black dot in your first clip.
The next one is from PSF, and he caught the sun having a halo, or actually a rainbow around the sun, and he called it sunbow. I agree, this is like a sunbow. I mean, what on earth is going on? Why does the sun have the sunbow around it? I don't think that the natural sun would have anything like that around it. It looks definitely artificial to me.
That's a natural phenomena. That halo is caused by the sun's light refracting and reflecting off of ice crystals in the thin cirrus clouds. Have you ever heard of Google?
And here's another nice video from Pythagoras 101. Not only that the sun looks like a six-pointed star, like the Star of David, but it also blinks. What on earth? The natural sun wouldn't do that, right? It must be the sun simulator. What else? And when you think about the Christian sun worshippers and all the other religions that worship the sun, it looks like they are worshipping the artificial intelligence, the AI, the fake sun. I don't even know whether there was a real sun before.
Of course. It's a sun simulator. This is up there with the most stupid things I have ever heard. The sun looking like a Star of David is just an artifact of the camera. And the sun is not blinking. Its sensor is getting overwhelmed by its brightness, which is why the video blinks and dims. You are such an effing idiot. Ding!
Look at how the sun is actually creating the tornado. Let's have a look at this again. You can clearly see that the sun is generating this whirlwind or this tornado. What on earth is going on here? It looks like to me that the sun has some kind of electromagnetic properties to attract the whirlwind and actually creating and generating the whirlwind. Now the other thing you will notice is that the sun is very, very close, right? It's not million miles away as we are told by the NASHoles. It's actually very, very local and very close. You can see this on this footage very clearly.
Y la encontré porque estaba la ballena agarrada metida entre las piedras de chipiones del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una ballena y adentro la vende ballena.
Clearly, Barnabas Nagy does not know how to Google anything. He just inserts whatever he thinks, and I use that term loosely, into his commentary. Thankfully, his videos are short, so I didn't have to inflict too much pain on you. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Well, this is all for this installment of A Glober Mom 2019 Retrospective. Please join me next week for part 2, when we will take a look at a few more of my videos. Please consider becoming a Patreon. I have several tiers, but as little as $1 will help my channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, you are awesome. See you in the next video.